Wayne Pivac picks the most experienced Welsh starting team in history to try and sweep Italy aside as they go for the Six Nations and maybe the Grand Slam. Hi guys, welcome back. So we've got the Wales team to face Italy in Italy, and it is as strong as Wayne Pivac can make. There's a few changes, but there's good reasons for those, I believe. Now, against Italy, teams could try and make some changes, try some new players, try something different, take a little bit of a risk, because it does look like Italy aren't quite ready yet to get a win in the Six Nations. But I think rightly so, Pivac has gone for the jugular. He's trying to squash Italy, sweep them aside, get the bonus point win, which I think is very important, and then hopefully, even if they lose their last game, have a good crack at the championship, or go into that last game, of course, trying to win the Grand Slam. So let's have a look at the team. At fullback, we'll go from the back this time. At fullback, Liam Williams, probably their best back, has been for a while, looking to get back into fitness. He looks good. I think he is a slightly better player than any other options at 15, so in he goes. On the wings, they've got their most dangerous wingers, young Louis Rees-Zammit, tearing it up at the moment in the Six Nations, putting himself in a real shot of a Lions call-up. And Josh Adams, maybe been a tiny bit quieter than last year, but still a class act, try-scoring machine. Such danger in that back three, it's as good as it can get. The midfield's a little bit interesting. Who'd have thought the one guy who's seen through the whole lot is George North at 13. Been very solid in defence and attack, and he's got to be really riding high on confidence. And with George North, we know confidence is a big thing for him. Physically, the guy's got it. Confidence-wise, psychologically, he can go up and down, but at the moment, he's got to be riding high. 12, they are staying with Jonathan Davies. Hasn't performed so far in this Six Nations. He is one of Wales's all-time great centres at 13, but he's coming back from that injury. So I actually expect quite a lot from him now. He's had a few games under his belt. I was wondering if his knee was quite right, but he's starting again. So I think we need to expect a bit more from him, and hopefully we will do. If he fires, him and North could be absolutely devastating midfield, incredibly strong defensively as well. Now, fly half, the one thing I probably would have changed myself is starting Sheedy, but they've gone for their number one choice, Dan Biggar. I just think in this game, they definitely need to score points. They definitely need to get a bonus point. Sheedy's probably a bit better at doing that, a bit more creative. Plus, I think he's played great every time he's come on for Wales. But they're starting Biggar. Scrum half, well, what's quite interesting is Gareth Davies is very experienced, but he's probably their third choice scrum half at the moment. I think if Hardy was fit, he probably would have played. If Thomas Williams was fit, he could have played. And Gareth Davies coming into this tournament maybe was the number one or thought he might have a good chance at it. He's got a lot to prove. And as I've said before, the scrum half slot for the Lions is wide open. Kieran Hardy must be gutted after such a good game last time out against England. Not to be able to back it up is a shame. But anyway, on the bench, Lloyd Williams comes in to cover that scrum half slot. In the forwards, well, it's the tried and tested front row there. Number one front row by miles. Wyn Jones, Ken Owens, Thomas Francis. Absolutely their best front row. A slight change in the second row with Corey Hill coming in, but I think that's fair. If they're trying to move the ball a bit more, score a few more points, I think Hill is a bit more mobile than Beard. Plus, he's played very well when he's come on as well. So he partners Alan Wyn Jones. And in the back row, very experienced, very strong, very balanced. Navidi 6, Tipuric 7, Faletau 8. It's as good a starting team as Wales could put out, I think. So let's see how they do. It should be far too much for Italy. On the bench, they've got D. Carey comes into the bench, and Brown. Jake Ball makes his first appearance there. We can see Aaron Wainwright backing up the back row. Lloyd Williams, we mentioned, Sheedy covering 10, and Willis Halaholo, again, the impact player off the bench in the outside backs. So, guys, let me know what you think. For me, I haven't seen any evidence to say this Welsh side shouldn't sweep aside Italy and get their bonus point win easily. They haven't gone for an experimental side. They are looking at the here and now, and why not? Because that Grand Slam is within their grasp and they could go a huge way towards it by a big bonus point win here. Italy will have to come up with a massive performance, much better than we've seen so far, to get the win. Unless something strange happens or a red card happens, that could mix things up for sure. But as it stands, the strongest Welsh side they could put out. Comments below, guys, and I will catch you next time.